where do you see yourself with this OnlyFans like a couple years from now? Like, do you plan on like building this big empire, like really like doing it, or this is just something like for the moment, like?
You tend to, when it comes to like side hustles such as things that involve apps or programs, not to rely too heavily on like long-term goals. So I definitely see myself doing it for a long time.
Okay.
And I do see myself getting better at it, and in turn it getting more and more successful.
So how long have you had it, your OnlyFans?
3 or 4 months.
Okay, so it's still new. You still learning the ins and outs and all of that or whatever.
There are still little tricks and quirks and stuff that I'm figuring out.
Okay, so you say you do requests. So if a guy say, I want to see you, I don't know, girl on girl, you do that. So what, they have to pay like extra or something like that, or?
Well, what I do is I'd ask for like a down payment that in the form of a tip, and then the remainder afterwards. That way we're both kind of appeased as far as like, will you give me the money first? Will you give me the service first? You know?
Gotcha.
So I like to ask for like 20, or such as recently I had a request for just a boy-girl video of a certain duration, and it's $20 at the request, and then $50 after the video is delivered. So
gotcha.
We're both getting a little bit of assurance in the beginning.
What's the craziest request you've ever gotten?
I had somebody who tried to convince me to do something along the lines of like scat.
What is that?
Scat, like shit porn.
Oh. That got a name? I thought it was just shit porn. Okay.
Politely refused.
Okay, so you do have your limits.
I do. Certain things I have to keep in mind that like I don't have Michigan blocked, and I am really public with my IP or with my my link and my handle and stuff like that. So anybody could go on there and see, and I do want to still keep it to the point where even if it did get into the wrong hands, I'm not too worried about what they're gonna see.
Right.
Like I try not to have like too many guest appearances from too many different people. I like to keep that consistent with the same 1 or 2 people.
What if they offer you like a shit ton of money though, to be like, yo, do this video for me, and they send you the money, like?
And the money is mine.
Yeah, they send it to you.
Oh yeah, it's my job. I'd figure it out. It depends on like where I stand on like that level of comfort. But like for whatever, for a certain amount of money, that even goes out.
So money talk, and the rest of the shit walks. So basically, if your money right, you get what you need. Do people do feet fetishes still? Like
yes, and I get people who aren't even on my OnlyFans who ask questions about my feet and like to see pictures of my feet. And there's actually another site
too.
Yes, there's actually another site that I am on called eBand, which is like eBay for adults. eBand.
Okay.
And I sell underwear and socks that I've worn for X amount of days.
That shit's real, huh?
Yes, it is.
I seen this guy on the internet, and I think the girl was a virgin or something like that, and he paid like, I don't know, it was a lot of money for her panties, but she had to wear them and stuff like that.
Yeah, and you gotta seal them in a plastic bag, and you gotta, send them on your way. That's technically, you're not supposed to do that because it's like toxic waste, according to like USPS. But like, put that shit in a bag.
In a bag, there you go. That's what's up. So you do that as well.
Yes.
Or whatever. Okay. Do you ever think you would go back to the just doing porn thing? Like, even though you're doing OnlyFans and you have that kind of content, would you go back to like putting out an official video, like a porn video?
I guess it all comes down to like compensation. Like, what are we talking about? What kind of money are we talking about? Because that's end game for me.
But like, really, when you think about it, like, is there a difference between the porn and the OnlyFans?
Attendance, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying because
present and like just your upkeep, your upkeep on yourself to do stuff like that, like a wax and having your nails done and your eyebrows and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's a lot of money just to be
Right.
a porn star.
But it's kind of like that when you think about it, because with your OnlyFans, you're putting out pictures and videos, so you still have to maintain and like maintenance yourself and all of these things too. So it's just, I mean, I don't know. I mean, well, you actually do it, so you would know.
Yeah.
But I just was thinking like, you know.
True. I get a chance to like crop stuff out and angle stuff a certain way.
Right. That's what's up. So other than the OnlyFans, you're not doing porn. What about dancing?
Dancing, well, I just recently lost 30 pounds, and to where like it.
That's a big deal. Big deal. Go ahead.
Thank you. At one point in time, that was no longer an option for me, but I feel like it is again, and I definitely would consider going back with a friend or something for the day, but not as a career move.
No. Well, you can actually entwine the stripping on your OnlyFans page. Well, can you do that? Like,
Oh, absolutely. I've seen girls take amazing pictures in dressing rooms.
right. So like, but I'm just saying, even just video clips of you dancing on a pole, or like just little clips of dancing around in the house and stuff like that. That way you can entwine the best of both worlds, right?
Absolutely. It would be great content. It really easy way to get two birds stoned in one hand.
Okay, I hear that. So on your OnlyFans, what's the nastiest thing you ever did on there?
The nastiest thing I've ever done. I mean, anal. Anal would probably have to be like, because that's something that you don't typically do on like on a daily or regular basis.
I don't know. A lot of porn stars do.
Personally.
Okay, all right, there you go. Is that like a request video you've been getting, or you just doing it on
No, that one actually was not a request. That was just like a deep search for content. Like.
Gotcha. So is it hard? Like, because you gotta think, you only can fuck in so many positions or suck dick so many ways. Is it hard to like what am I gonna do next? Like, I already done gave them this. How can I top? You know, like,
Absolutely. At first, the ideas were just coming in, and I had so many ideas, and I had so many different, great setups for content and stuff like that. But then after I'd gotten all that accomplished, it really is a lot of anxiety after you post something like, well, how am I going to top that?
right.
Or, like, what can I do that's different from that? And yeah, you can only fuck so many people in so many different ways before you're getting the same angles every time.
Right. Let me ask you this. What haven't you done on your OnlyFans that you...
What haven't I done? I don't have a lot of girl-on-girl content. I have, like, snippets of me, like, making out with chicks or, simple stuff like that. But I don't find a lot of girls that are interested in having them
participate.
Okay. Not even just participate in the act itself, but having, them comfortable with filming it and taking pictures and stuff like that.
So ladies, if y'all are interested and y'all want to do some work or y'all want to get into all of this, I'll make sure I put her information in the link below or the description box. Y'all can holler at her directly.